Good afternoon all of you. Now today we'll start chapter number 3rd, that is the coordinate geometry. Now first, what is coordinate geometry? Before that, I will take one example, introduction part. Suppose we have a sheet. I have taken one sheet. This is a sheet, this is a lower part, this is left, this is upper part of the sheet, and this is the right part. If I ask you, if I take any point, say P, I have taken a dot here, I have taken a dot on this paper and I have marked this dot as P. So if I say, can you tell me the position of the dot on the paper? Okay, so how you will do? What you will do, you will say that the dot is in the upper half of the paper. It is on the upper part, near to the upper half, and it is near to the left part of the paper. Okay, but you will say this dot is near to the upper part and near to the left part. But you cannot tell the position of this dot very precisely or exact. You cannot tell the position of this point exactly. Now in the same way, if I take another sheet, same sheet I have taken, dot is here. If I say the distance of this dot from the left part is 5 centimeter and from the lower part is 9 centimeter, then you can locate the position very clearly, no? Now you can say the point will be 9 centimeter above the lower part and 5 centimeter from the left part. That means, in other words, we can say that we need how much information we need? We need actually two type of information. First is what is the height of this point from the lower part and how far it is from the left side or from the right side also. So that means we need two independent information to find the position of any point on a sheet. Okay, we need two independent information to find the exact position of the dot in the paper. Now moving on to some previous part, you know what is a number line. Now I will tell you what is a Cartesian system, but before that you should know what is a number line. You know na number line. This is a number line. This is origin O. On the left, on the right side, there are positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the left side, we have negative number -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. The distance between all these will be same. Now, if I take one more number line, this is the horizontal number line. Horizontal means this is the horizontal line. Now, Descartes, it is a mathematician. He placed two such number lines perpendicular to each other. If I take two number line, this is the one number line. If I take one more number line and I place them in perpendicular way like this, this is the first number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, and one more line. This is also a number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, upside positive, downside negative. So this is called the horizontal line. And this line is called the vertical line. So is that clear? Horizontal and vertical. Now if I join these two, if I combine these two on combining line 1 and 2 like this, this is the first line and this is the second line. So these are the positive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the positive number, and upside also positive number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. On the left side negative number and downside also negative. So right and upside is always positive, left and downside is negative. Left is also negative, down is also negative. So this type of plane which contain these two number line is called the coordinate plane or the Cartesian plane or the Cartesian plane. So this horizontal line is also known as x-axis. X-axis, A-X-I-S. And the vertical line is also called the y-axis. Is that clear? Horizontal line is called x-axis, vertical line is called y-axis, and this complete system is called the Cartesian system or the coordinate system or the xy plane. Three names are there: Cartesian system, coordinate system, or xy plane. So on the right side, x